the Ten of Cups. Now, I'm not really sure what this means, right? Like, usually this is in the past position. This is what turned over. This could also be your theme. Now, you guys have been having really good readings. So, as far as love, there's going to be this feeling of completion. You hear what I'm saying? There's going to be this feeling of completion when it comes down to love. Oh, I found the one. I'm so in love with this person. I feel like I've never felt before. That's the energy that you guys are going to be having when it comes down to romantic relationships. And what happens when you fall in love and you just see stars? A lot of you want to start families with the person, or you want to live and you imagine what life will be like with them. So the Ten of Cups really is that. That's the reason why it's so difficult to see it in the beginning part of the reading, because it's like, okay, well, what if Taurus isn't there yet? That seems so far-fetched. What if you guys haven't experienced this Ten of Cups energy? That means that this is going to be something that you all are going to be experiencing, okay? Oh, let me move this to the side. Can you guys see that? All right. So that was the first card that fell over on its own here with the Ten of Cups. So let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Let's see what else is coming out here for you, Taurus. Taurus. And however it falls, we'll read. But you guys already know I'm reading the upright. So, you guys had the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Now I'm reading everything. Okay, this is not just the love. Reading everything. High Priestess in reverse is not using good judgment. And that's just the truth, because she's very intuitive. So that means that there's something here that makes you needing to have good judgment on, right? There's some naivety that's happening when it comes to you trusting people or listening to yourself, listening to your own intuitions. There is a big danger sign here with the High Priestess in reverse. It is almost like the danger sign that constantly keep blinking on and off red, right? It is a warning sign for you about who to trust and to listen to your intuitive powers. And a lot of you guys are not. Now, will you be able to figure it out in the future? Yes. But with this energy, hell no. Now, the reason why I say that, if we're talking about a person that you have feelings for, Ten of Cups, it could be a child. Children comes out of love. It could be someone that you're in love with, right? There's someone who is talking to you, speaking with you, and they feel like, oh, Taurus will listen to me. You know, they kind of take you not serious. They may know your ability to see through them, right? Because the High Priestess, regardless, they have these skills. But at the end of the day, they still don't feel like you're about that life. Like, you're not going to really do what you say you're going to do. You're not going to really, put them out or stop talking to them or something like that. You get what I'm saying? This really is the crying wolf energy. And it's because you're not really standing in your power. I don't like the High Priestess in reverse. I mean, even though I know it's upright, I don't like it in reverse, because it's letting me know that you have not been making good judgments on people or even things, situations considering yourself. Okay? Now, we haven't gotten to the money part. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I do feel that for a lot of you, this is trickery, okay? That some of you guys are unfortunately around, okay? That's what I'm saying here. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. All right, Death card came in the upright. I want to talk about your money for a second, okay? Because now we're on the third row, and truthfully, looking at your reading, looking at all three cards, I don't necessarily see the best energy with money. Is there going to be an increase? Possibility, but I can't say that's where you guys are right now. I even feel like there's money that you were expecting that you didn't even get. There could have been someone who owed you money and they didn't give it to you, or money that you thought was going to come in at a certain time and it didn't come, right? So I do see that money is not the best just based on the first three cards that's here. Okay. Um, Spending money on things that you shouldn't be spending it on. Because part of the death card, there's a fire in the background. And what does that mean? Burning through money. Yeah, I have it, I'll burn through it, but you may not have it forever, right? So it does talk about being responsible when it comes down to your finances. And sometimes with the death card, sometimes I didn't ask for it. Sometimes there could be a change in your job, or it could be you actually leaving a job, right? So, how is this having impact on your money? Okay, because maybe one source of income isn't there. So that's the reason why I feel like for some of you, there could be some issues when it comes down to your finances. Okay. Here with the death card in love, you have been frustrated, plain and simple. There's no other way to put it. A lot of you fell in love with someone. And again, like I said before, maybe you did not use the best of judgments. You pretended that you didn't see. You pretended that you didn't know. And like I said, you can't pretend that you didn't know, you didn't see, because a high priestess is. She is, regardless if she pretends to be or not. That means you guys understand, you are very aware, and you have heightened intuitive powers that let you know that something isn't right. And some of you have been ignoring that. And because of that, what happens? The universe still says, boom, plop you on the head. Death card is there, plop you on the head. Whether you want it something to happen or not, the universe is trying to transform you in some kind of way. You've been all twisted up in the game, trying to make a very frustrating situation to be right. And I'm not saying that it cannot be right with someone. I'm just saying, is it right? Do they want to change? Part of that has to do with their responsibility, and part of them holding up their end of the bargain with the relationship as well. But one thing that I am seeing, that it just seems like because you have been pretending, now there's some type of consequence here because of that. Doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that, okay, let's see how we can work through this transformation. If I can be with you, I'll be with you. If I can't, I can't. That's basically what you are trying to figure out when it comes down to romance. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Five of Cups in the upright. Oh, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. Some of you guys are heartbroken because of love or a family member. Where your heart is where your disappointment lies. And this is always around the people, the individual that you love the most. The Ten of Cups already started the reading. Now I get why it came out. Something isn't being adjusted. Something isn't being looked at correctly, or someone isn't looking at things in the right way. Like I said before, there's some deception, there's some trickery, something that's happening, pretending, ignoring. All of those things are actually contributing to this Five of Cups. That's just what it is. And I do see disappointment here. You got two major arcanas, by the way, sitting in the heart of your reading. You couldn't even avoid this if you wanted to. You have to look at this for what it really is. Look at this person for who they really are, and yourself for who you are. Okay. Now, in the future, there's still disappointment. Okay. Some of you guys could be sitting in that right now, which means it's tomorrow. Not saying next year, but it's saying tomorrow. Maybe this week, you guys are still sitting in the disappointment about something not working. And even when it comes down to your finances, I still see an improvement, but I don't see improvement enough. How is your motivation when it comes down to making your money? Are you guys motivated? Do you have plans? Have you been organizing, planning, strategizing? Have you been even feeling like you want to do something like that? Because again, you got a lot of water here. You got water here, water here, water here, water here. Did you not see that? It's about how someone is making you feel that's going to make you feel good about waking up a certain way in the morning. It's about how you feel about life that's going to cause you to feel motivated in order to complete, finish, or start something that's going to be beneficial for you. And you have to look at things in a different perspective here, Taurus. Now, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's hope the second row can do you some justice. Let's see. This is for Taurus. You had two that came out. You have the Three of Pentacles that was in the upright. And here you are in the reverse. You cannot make this up. You are having internal battle and internal war within yourself. This is also some of you trying to make people do something, trying to force your will on other people in a way. And again, I have to say this. Remember, there are I'm not going to say it's even the divine masculine. I mean, this is different in how manipulation can actually work. You know, sometimes people just cry, right? Like we're thinking that dominance and power struggles and forcing people to do things always come with a strong arm. When it does not, it can come off of just a person just crying tears. And a lot of you are going to end up losing out if you don't shape up. You're not going to win this battle with the universe because this is you in reverse with a cosmic energy. Two cosmic energies with what I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. This is going to be a fight that you will not win. So what is the universe basically saying? You need to get in shape. You need to, like I said before, you need to get your life right according to what you feel getting your life right. Let emotional baggage go. Don't blame other people. Don't be in the energy of wishing and wanting about what you don't have, feeling some kind of way about where you are at this point in your life. You have to let it go. This is a part of releasing, because if you don't, you are going to drown in your own sorrows. This is the reason why the beginning part of the reading is all water. No one is going to feel sorry for you when you're in this energy. You're only going to attract what this basically really means for you, which is disappointment. Now, I love the fact that everything is still in the upright, but for you, you're the only energy that's turned upside down. You have lost your control. You have lost power. Let me tell you why. The Strength card was even in reverse. What? A Taurus? A Taurus not even standing in their own power? Anybody can do whatever they want to do to you. And you have even fooled yourself into believing that you are in your power because you're able to do certain things. And then, bop, universe is going to bop you right upside the head, like I said here with the Death card. That's what's going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. Now, before I want to go ahead and pull the third card because I see the money. I see what's going to happen for you. So let me go ahead and do it. Let's get this card first. All right, it doesn't even really matter if this is in reverse or not. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, you are. There you go. There you go. You see what I'm saying? You're like, okay, let me stop playing. Eight of Pentacles is like, okay, I need to stop playing. This is not about what other people are doing. This is not about what other people are saying. This is not about other people's opinion. You're like, I need to get to work. You got it twice. You got it with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I need to get to work because a lot of you are going to lose money. You're going to lose people and things that are valuable to you if you don't get up out of this fog, this illusion. You saw the Strength card. The Strength card was there, which is meaning you believe that you're something that you're not. This is part of the Piscean energy about illusions. I'm telling you. If you do not, what's the second row? You think that that was a coincidence that the Death card and the Ten of Swords came right after, and you are all upside down? If you do not, you're going to get bopped upside your head. And the universe is giving you the opportunity because this energy could also go either way. It can go bad for you or it can go good for you. The Death card talks about transitions and endings and brand new beginnings. But also the Ten of Swords talks about you ain't got to worry about that pain anymore. We're going to bring you some new feelings. But this is also one of those things that, all right, you can try it if you want. You're going to lose a lot and you're going to be in pain even more. See how it works? And the only thing you have to do is get to work. Individually, every Taurus here know what they have to do to improve their life in order to get back on track or where they need to go because it's specific for you. Now, money-wise, you're getting back on track. Usually, this is pretty obvious. This doesn't necessarily mean new work, but you love the work that you do. Some of you guys may actually start something new that you love to do, start making money off of it. Then your second house gets turned upside down. Then you're starting able to buy things, and your money is starting to come into the bank. And now everything is looking good. You're getting comfortable. Now you can actually explore and enjoy the pleasures of life, right? And not be stuck in an illusion and pretend that you're happy when you're not. Pretending that you love this person when you do, but they don't love you, pretending that it's great when it's not. All this pretending is getting you nowhere. You have to see things for what it really is. High Priestess in reverse was a doozy for you, according to this reading. It was a doozy. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card. Some of you are in love with someone at your job, and you're like, oh, God, I know I'm not supposed to be in love with them. Don't do it. We already see the warning. Some of you guys are dealing with someone outside of the marriage, dealing with someone outside of your relationship. Don't do it. We see the warning sitting here. I'm telling you, that's what it's showing you. Either you're going to head for peace and tranquility or disaster. Okay, let's see what popped over. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. What is this? The Eight of Pentacles in the upright. I love it. Nine of Cups in reverse actually popped over. I never do ending cards like that. But I don't like anything like offers being in reverse because that means lost opportunities and things that don't come to you, especially if it's a love situation. That means that the love is out of your life. And that could be true. That could very well be true that there's a love that is out of your life right now. And how are you feeling? Like crap. And look at what the universe tells you to do. Okay, that's okay. Just focus on you. Why? Because it won't be too long before someone else comes in or before someone from the past that you've been waiting for wants to come back. But how are you going to be looking? Are you going to be looking like you've been waiting for them? Haven't shaved, haven't brushed your teeth, haven't, worked on yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles. You haven't been focused on you. People can tell. People can tell. So while they're not here, you don't sit in disappointment. You work on yourself because the reward is here. It would be different if the reward wasn't in your reading, but the reward is actually in your reading. And it's telling you what you have to do. It's giving you the warning signs. It's actually giving you a PSA. Don't go down this road. If you do this way, I want to reward you. If you don't, then you might as well prepare for the disaster. But it cannot be because of something that you didn't get or something that you wanted, and now you're sad because you don't have it. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm not going to even pull Oracle. I'm going to pull your theme card. And however it falls is how it falls here for Taurus. We're going to see what's going to come out here. I may need to pull two depending on what falls. Let's see. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't need to pull anymore. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Two contrasting energies, which would make sense to me if I looked at this the way that it's looking. Well, there is the opposite of lack, which is good, but then at the same time, the boundaries are open. Now, this could just mean that you're more so opening up to life. You're not rigid, right? Because looking at this, you most likely could be feeling rigid, especially if you're in the Five of Cups energy. You don't feel necessarily happy and very joyful. You're not opening up to people, that type of thing. But because you're not experiencing hardship, there really is no coldness there anymore. You don't feel like you're lacking something. Now life begins to open up. You don't even have an attitude anymore, really. That's what it is. Thank you. I don't even see you being in a bad disposition. When life isn't really working for you the way that you want, your overall energy is just off. People can tell, you can tell, and you want to, I'm just not having a good day. This is just not, I'm not right today, all this sort of stuff. Do you notice everything about your energy turns in reverse? And it was because of the Five of Pentacles, really. You're cutting stuff out of your diet that you know you shouldn't be eating. You're cutting stuff out off that you shouldn't be ingesting. Things that are bad for your health, you're learning to cut that away. Because again, remember, your ending card was the Eight of Pentacles. How can you build yourself up when you're at the same time simultaneously building yourself, tearing yourself down? It doesn't work that way. So what are you doing? You are here with the Queen of Swords. You are cutting things out of your life. You are opening up to new possibilities to help you get to this place that you really need to go. And I feel like I said before, I feel like because you don't feel like you are missing something, you do feel happier. You don't have an attitude. You're not walking around here, people are like, oh, what's wrong with Taurus? Why they act in a certain way? I don't know. And within yourself, the thing is, some of you guys within yourself, you're starting to learn the balance between having good days and bad days. Oh, I just know I'm having a bad day, but not falling into the pit of having a bad day and thinking that your life is over with, right? Okay. So your theme is happiness. Truly, happiness. The opposite of Five of Pentacles is that you have money. That means you're not lacking money. You're not lacking love. You're not lacking affection. We already know that because you see it with the Ten of Cups. And this goes right in harmony to everything else that we've been reading for you over the last 2 months. But some of you are in this energy right now. And you are going to be digging, walking, stepping your way out of it very soon. And that's just what it is. Okay. So I thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Taurus, you have been crazy amazing. I'm talking about on TikTok. You guys are out of control. You guys get the same videos. I'm about to post some tonight. I already did. But you guys have been out of control. Amazing energy. And I thank you so much for that. And I will be coming back again tomorrow. Like I said, just make sure you guys have your notification and likes when that is uploaded later on tonight. I think I did